Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to read out the activity 5.2. So let's start it. So it's a group activity. So we have to take some containers, fill them with popcorn, peanuts, roasted graham toffees. Divide students into groups of 7 each. Further divide each group into 3 subgroups containing 1, 2 and 4 students. Label them as first, second and third generation respectively. These groups represent the consumers. As population is growing, second and third generations have larger number of consumers. Put one full container for each group on a table. Ask consumers if the first generation from each group to consume eatables from the container of their group. Now ask the second generation consumers from each group to do the same. Ask students to observe carefully the availability of eatables in each container. If something is left in the containers, ask third generation from each group to consume it. Now finally observe whether all the consumers of the third generation got the eatables or not. Also observe if anything is still left in any of the containers. So what we have to do is we have to conduct a group activity. So in this we have to take some containers which will be filled with popcorn or peanuts or toffees you can say, and then we have to divide students into group of 7 each. So there would be 7 group of students, and then we have to further divide these students into 3 subgroups, that is 1 to 4, and then we have to label them as first, second and third generation. Subgroups represents the consumers. That means they are the consumers. So we all know that as the population is growing, then second and third generation have larger number of consumers. So now we have to put one full container for each group on the table, and we have to ask all the consumers, the first generation from each of the group to consume the eatables, means to eat the eatables from the container. Now we have to ask the second generation to do the same, and students to observe carefully the availability of eatables in each container, that how much they are left in the container. Then if something is left in the container, then something is left in the container, ask third generation from each group to consume it, means we have to ask them to eat it. Then we have to observe whether all the consumers third generation got the eatables or not, and also observe if anything is left in any of the containers. Now assume that the eatables in the container represent the total availability of an exhaustible natural resource like coal, petroleum or natural gas. Each group may have different consumption pattern. Are the earlier generations of any group too greedy? It may be that the earlier generations in some groups were concerned about the coming generations and left something for them. Now in this chapter we will learn about some exhaustible natural resources in like coal, petroleum and natural gas. Now these were formed from the dead remains of living organisms, fossils. So what are fossils? Means the dead remains of living organisms are called fossils. So this definition is very important. So these are also known as fossil fuels. The other name of fossils are fossil fuels. So now that's it for this video. This is the starting of the chapter. Now we will learn the next topic. So we should learn all the fossil fuels and and exhaustible and exhaustible definitions and also their examples, and now we will learn the next topic in the next video.